Hello and welcome to Little Blue Star. I'm Jane Allen and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. Thank you for joining me today. Today's card is a pretty simple card, but I think is stunningly beautiful. It's just this paper. This DSP is the Brightly Gleaming pack, and you get so many papers and they've got this gorgeous like foiling element to them. Obviously they're double-sided. Some sides haven't got the foiling, so you don't need to use the foiling if you so wish, but this is just stunning, and I just think it makes a card beautiful as it is, very simple, and I just wanted to share that with you today. So what I've done is got a base card of Whisper White, and then I've got my layer of DSP, which I've got here is 6x4, and then what I've done, just to give it like I mean you could do that straight on your card anyway, but just to give it sort of a little bit of something, it's just a little border of black. And then what I've done is cut the black in just 1/8 bigger than my DSP. So my DSP is 6x4, and then my border, my black piece, to give the 1/16 inch border, is 6 1/8 by 4 1/8 of an inch, and obviously that just gives that little sturdier piece, and it gives that lovely little border around the edge. I think it just makes it, makes it stand out and makes it that bit special. So you can go ahead and pop that on. Now you can decide to have your card portrait or landscape, and I am actually going to choose landscape for this one. So I've turned it round. Now I've got an offcut of black, which is the same size across at 6, and then these little bits sometimes you do throw away, but I just think if I'm going to put that on there, just gives it a little bit. And then my sentiment, I just think I like that effect. So anyway, I've used that, but you don't obviously have to. You could put that in the middle or whatever. Now these things are the stitched nested labels dies, hence the name. They nest into each other, and you can create gorgeous little like borders with one die, and then the next size down you get the next size down die, and they just nest together, hence the name. So I've cut out one with the Merry Merlot card, and it's just got the gorgeous stitch detail, and then my sentiment is one size down, and that's just in Whisper White. Now the sentiment I've got, I love this font. And grab Night of Navy ink to ink it up. But this font, this actual sentiment, hang on, let me concentrate because I need to stamp that on. So ink that up and push down, and I just think it gives, oh, I just love it. Love. So there's my sentiment. I just think that's a gorgeous crisp image. It's lovely. And anyway, as I said, this sentiment is from the Paper Pumpkin box, which, if you haven't heard of, is it's a box like this. So you get like this, and you get lots of bits and bobs inside to make different Christmas cards. Now just let me show you this little, so that you get every single thing you need to make these cards. So it's like a kit box, and you get lovely cards, you get pieces to go on, you get little die cut things. But I just love, I've fallen in love with these sentiments. I just love them. Love the font, love what they say. So wishing you a very happy Christmas filled with fun and laughter. We've got Merry Christmas, you've got joy there, and then you can have to you and yours, sending, and to the world, and then you've got a lovely wreath and a lovely little flower design there. So much you can do with that. And obviously if you just want to go ahead and use the box for its intended purpose, which is the you know, the actual kit where you can make Christmas cards, or you can make variations and alternatives, which are stunning as well. But that's just me waffling on about Paper Pumpkin, but I just love this sentiment and this font, so that's why I've used it in this card. So we've glued that on, we've done that. I'm going to glue the like the little scrap of the off cut of the black. I'm just going to pop that on there. Trying to be straight, there we go. And then I will glue. Shall I glue? Yeah, I will glue. I was debating whether to pop it on dimensionals, but I think I will glue. So I'm going to glue that onto there. Is that straight? I don't know. That's that. And glue that on. And it just nests into there like so. And then I've gone ahead and tied a bow, but it's literally just white baker's twine in a bow, which I'm just going to adhere with a glue dot. Just pop that on there. Pop that onto my card. Just there, just gives an extra little thing. And then what I've already done, I've embossed, so I've heat embossed a holly image from Christmas Gleaming set, which is this little holly image there, and I've heat embossed, but you've seen me do that before, so you can have a look at previous videos if you want to see me how I did that. But what I'm going to do is actually colour with my blends. So I've got you could just fussy cut that out and use it as is, or you can colour with your blends. Now these are, I love Stampin' blends, and I just love how they you can colour in and not get that, you know, when you colour in sometimes you get that funny line of when you colour, and that does bug me a bit, but that's why I love these Stampin' blends. They just, and you can build up the colour, like you can make it, I go over with the light and the dark, and it just makes that gorgeous blend, hence the name. You can blend them together, and I just think they do a great job, and you get that lovely little hint of the lightness. And I've just got my cherry cobbler just to do my berries. And then what I'll do is fussy cut that out. I know some of you don't like that, but there's another one I can use. You could use two on this if you want, or just stick with the one. And then I like fussy cutting out. It doesn't bother me at all. I find it therapeutic. I know some people love it, some people hate it. It's like that brand of, what's it called, yeast extract. You either love it or you hate it, but I do love it. So I do tend to do a lot of fussy cutting, but I don't know if you see what I'm doing. I sort of bend the card around and keep my scissors still. That's quite a good way of doing it. I know people have got different ways of doing it, but that's how I found it's quite easy to do. And as I say, some of it is quite nice when you fussy cut, because you can have that depth and pop images up, can't you, on dimensionals, and just, you know, you can have different effects with cutting them out. So what I'm going to do is pop mine there, and I'm actually going to pop mine up on dimensionals, so grab a couple of them. My holly. And I said you could have a group of them, or you could have two. I'm just going to keep mine there like so. Get rid of those little bits, put that away, and then that's lovely as is. But I think you always need a little bit of bling, so I'm just going to go and grab some little rhinestones. Just have a couple of them, because you have got the bling of the paper, so you don't need where should I put that? Should I have another one? Yeah, put it there. You don't need too much, because obviously you've got that gorgeous shine of the paper, which, as I said, is stunning as it is. So there you go. Anyway, thank you for joining me today. Here's one that I made. Here's one I made earlier. Here's one that I made in the portrait, so you've got those two variations there. But thank you for joining me today. If you like that and you want more tutorials, they're completely free. Please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.